Here's a truth the truck market doesn't want you to hear. The best-selling trucks aren't always the smartest buys. Americans love their trucks. 3 of the 5 best-selling vehicles in 2025 are pickups, with the Ford F-Series alone moving nearly 600,000 units through the first 3 quarters of the year. But while everyone stampedes toward the same handful of trucks, a few Japanese options sit quietly on dealer lots, overlooked, underappreciated, and offering value that most buyers never discover. These are not compromise vehicles. They are not second-best alternatives for people who could not afford something better. They are trucks that deliver exceptional reliability, impressive resale values, and ownership experiences that put many popular choices to shame. The problem is marketing, perception, and decades of brand loyalty have convinced most American truck buyers that domestic equals superior. Today, we're shattering that myth. We have analyzed sales data, Consumer Reports surveys of 380,000 vehicles, J.D. Power reliability studies, IC Cars depreciation analysis, and real-world owner experiences to bring you 3 Japanese trucks that the masses ignore and why each one deserves your serious attention. Let's start with the truck that refuses to play by the rules. Goldmine 1, the Honda Ridgeline. The Honda Ridgeline is automotive heresy to traditional truck buyers. It does not have a body-on-frame chassis. It shares a platform with the Honda Pilot and Odyssey. Its unibody construction makes purists recoil in horror, and that is exactly why it is a goldmine. Consumer Reports calls the Ridgeline the best compact truck we have ever tested. Not one of the best, the best. That is not opinion. It is the result of standardized testing against every competitor in the segment. Let's talk numbers. J.D. Power gives the 2025 Ridgeline an 82 out of 100 for predicted reliability. RepairPal reports average annual maintenance costs of just $502, well below most competitors. U.S. News awarded it a 9 out of 10 overall rating and ranked it number 1 among mid-size pickup trucks. The Ridgeline sold just 48,488 units in 2025. For comparison, the Toyota Tacoma moved 274,638. That is nearly a 6-to-1 ratio. Most buyers never even consider the Ridgeline. Their loss. The 3.5-liter V6 produces 280 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque through a smooth 9-speed automatic transmission. It is naturally aspirated, no turbocharger to fail, no complex hybrid system to maintain. Honda has been building this engine across multiple vehicles for years, with minimal issues reported. The unibody construction that traditionalists mock actually provides tangible benefits. The Ridgeline handles like a crossover, not a lumbering truck. The ride is supple and steady. Cornering is confident with minimal body roll. For 95% of truck buyers who use their vehicles primarily for commuting with occasional hauling duty, the Ridgeline delivers a dramatically more pleasant daily driving experience. Then there are the innovations. The in-bed trunk provides weatherproof, lockable storage that no traditional truck offers. The dual-action tailgate opens downward for conventional access or swings to the side for easier loading. The composite truck bed resists dents and corrosion better than steel. 4x8 sheets of plywood lie flat because there are no wheel arches intruding into the cargo space. The towing capacity of 5,000 pounds will not win spec sheet battles. But be honest with yourself. When was the last time you actually needed to tow 7,000 pounds? For most truck owners, the Ridgeline handles every realistic task they will throw at it. Kelley Blue Book owner reviews tell the real story. 81% of 2025 Ridgeline owners rate it 5 out of 5 stars. The overwhelming consensus is a smooth ride, a powerful yet fuel-efficient engine, and impressive versatility. Owners praise the reliability, with many mentioning long-term ownership without major issues. The Ridgeline retains approximately 71% of its value after 5 years, according to CarEdge, competitive with trucks that cost more to maintain and drive like farm equipment. If you want a pickup that actually makes sense for how most people use trucks, comfortable commuting, occasional hauling, weekend projects, the Ridgeline is the rational choice. It is not trying to be a rock crawling off-roader or a 10,000-pound towing machine. It is trying to be excellent at what 90% of truck buyers actually need, and at that job, nothing else comes close. Goldmine 2, the Nissan Frontier. While everyone obsesses over the Toyota Tacoma, the Nissan Frontier quietly offers something the Tacoma abandoned: simplicity. The Tacoma went all in on turbocharged 4-cylinder engines and hybrid complexity for its 2024 redesign. The Frontier looked at that decision and said, "No thanks, we'll keep the V6." That naturally aspirated 3.8-liter V6 produces 310 horsepower and 281 pound-feet of torque. It's rev-happy, reliable, and paired with a smooth 9-speed automatic transmission. No turbo lag, no complicated hybrid electronics, just straightforward, proven power delivery. J.D. Power gives the 2025 Frontier an 84 out of 100 for quality and reliability, higher than the Tacoma's 79 out of 100. Ride that again. The truck everyone ignores scores better on reliability than the segment king. In 2025, Nissan sold 65,232 Frontiers. The Tacoma moved 274,638. That's a more than 4-to-1 ratio in the Tacoma's favor. Yet the Frontier objectively matches or exceeds the Tacoma in several key areas. Towing capacity. The Frontier pulls up to 7,150 pounds when properly equipped, 650 pounds more than the Tacoma's maximum of 6,500 pounds. For buyers who actually tow boats, campers, or trailers, that's a meaningful advantage. The 2025 refresh brought a bolder front fascia, a larger 12.3-inch touchscreen, and a telescoping steering wheel that finally accommodates drivers of varying heights. Nissan also expanded the long wheelbase 6-foot bed configuration to more trim levels, addressing one of the biggest complaints from previous years. The Frontier's interior won't win luxury awards, but the zero-gravity seats are genuinely comfortable for long hauls. Build quality is solid. Controls are intuitive without excessive touchscreen dependency. It feels like a truck designed by people who actually use trucks. CarEdge estimates the Frontier depreciates 38% over 5 years, better than most competitors and significantly better than the segment average. The old-school powertrain simplicity translates directly into long-term value retention. Here is the underrated genius of the Frontier. Nissan kept this platform deliberately simple. While other manufacturers chase technology headlines with turbos and hybrids and massively complex electronics, the Frontier offers a truck that your local mechanic can actually service without specialized training. The starting price undercuts the Tacoma as well. A 2025 Frontier begins at $32,050 compared to the Tacoma's $31,590, close enough that the Frontier's standard V6 power and superior towing capacity make it the better value proposition. Forum discussions reveal a telling pattern. Tacoma owners defend their choice based on resale value and brand loyalty. Frontier owners talk about how their trucks actually perform day to day. One Tacoma forum member admitted, "If you want a truck to do truck things with, the Nissan is a good choice." The Frontier isn't trying to be the Tacoma. It's trying to be the reliable, capable, no-nonsense work truck that the Tacoma used to be before Toyota started chasing technology trends. For buyers who want proven simplicity over cutting-edge complexity, the Frontier delivers. Sales numbers don't always reflect quality. Sometimes they just reflect marketing budgets and brand momentum. The Frontier proves that every single day. Goldmine 3, the Toyota Tundra. The Toyota Tundra is the most overlooked full-size truck in America, and the data proves it is also the smartest buy in the segment. In 2025, Toyota delivered 147,610 Tundras. Ford sold over 800,000 F-Series trucks. Chevrolet moved hundreds of thousands of Silverados. The Tundra does not even crack the top 3 in full-size truck sales. But here is what the sales numbers do not show. The Tundra has the best resale value of any full-size truck, period. ISE Cars analyzed millions of vehicles and found the Tundra retains 71.3% of its original value after 5 years. The segment average is 56.7%. That is a 14.6 percentage point advantage. Thousands of dollars you keep in your pocket instead of surrendering to depreciation. Kelley Blue Book named the Tundra the 2025 winner for best resale value among full-size trucks and the full-size truck with the lowest 5-year cost of ownership. When financial experts analyze total cost of ownership across the entire full-size truck market, the Japanese option beats every American competitor. The Tundra also ranked second most likely to reach 250,000 miles in a recent study, the highest of any regular full-size truck, bested only by the heavy-duty Ram 3500. Toyota's reputation for longevity is not marketing hype. It is statistical reality. The third-generation Tundra that launched in 2022 represents Toyota's most significant truck redesign in decades. The twin's turbocharged 3.4-liter V6 produces 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque in standard form. The iForce Max hybrid variant combines that V6 with an electric motor for 437 horsepower and a segment-crushing 583 pound-feet of torque. That hybrid torque figure exceeds every competitor in the mid-size and full-size truck segments. The F-150 Power Boost Hybrid makes 570 pound-feet. The Ram 1500 maxes out well below that. The Tundra I Force Max dominates the specification sheet while also delivering improved fuel economy. Towing capacity reaches 12,000 pounds when properly equipped. Payload maxes out at 1,940 pounds. These numbers compete directly with the F-150 and Silverado, dispelling the myth that the Tundra cannot match American truck capability. The IIHS named the Tundra a Top Safety Pick Plus for 2024 and 2025, the only full-size pickup to earn that designation. Toyota Safety Sense comes standard with adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, forward collision warning, and automatic emergency braking. The F-150 charges extra for many of these features. CarEdge estimates Tundra maintenance costs average $478 per year over the first 5 years, hundreds less annually than the F-150 or Silverado. Lower maintenance costs, better resale value, and superior reliability create a total ownership equation that American trucks simply cannot match. The interior has finally caught up to the competition. A 14-inch touchscreen is available, along with a head-up display, heated and ventilated seats with massage, and materials that feel genuinely premium rather than work truck basic. The Tundra can now compete on comfort and technology, not just durability. Why do Americans ignore it? Decades of Ford and Chevy marketing, brand loyalty passed down through generations, and the assumption that American trucks are better because they always have been. That assumption costs truck buyers thousands of dollars every year in excessive depreciation, higher maintenance costs, and lower reliability. The Tundra offers a superior financial proposition backed by data, not sentiment. If you are buying a full-size truck as an investment in long-term transportation, the numbers point overwhelmingly in one direction. The Tundra is not just competitive with American trucks, it is objectively the smarter purchase. Let's put these gold mines in perspective. The Honda Ridgeline is Consumer Reports' best compact truck, with 81% five-star owner satisfaction and $502 in annual maintenance costs. It is designed for how people actually use trucks rather than how marketing departments think they should. The Nissan Frontier has a J.D. Power reliability score of 84 out of 100, beating the Tacoma's 79. It offers a towing capacity of 7,150 pounds and a naturally aspirated V6 engine, a simplicity in a world gone turbo-crazy. It delivers better specs at a similar price. The Toyota Tundra has the best resale value among full-size trucks at 71.3% after 5 years, the lowest 5-year ownership costs in the segment, and it is the only full-size pickup to earn IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. It is the second most likely truck to reach 250,000 miles. These trucks do not dominate sales charts because Americans buy trucks based on tradition, not analysis. Ford has been the best-selling vehicle for 4 decades. That kind of momentum is self-perpetuating. People buy F-150s because people have always bought F-150s. But sales volume is not an endorsement of value. Sometimes it is just proof that marketing works. If you want a truck that maximizes your investment, minimizes your ownership costs, and delivers genuine reliability backed by data rather than advertising slogans, these 3 Japanese options deserve more than a passing glance. They deserve your serious consideration. The truck market is full of noise. Cut through it. Look at the numbers. Then make a decision based on what actually matters: how much you'll spend, how long it will last, and how much you'll get back when you're done. On those metrics, these 3 trucks are not just competitive, they are gold mines. Your money, your decision. Choose wisely.